telecast on NewsX World and sharing your perspective. Shifting our focus to the other news, where United States has now issued a formal security guarantee to Qatar following an Israeli strike on the Gulf state last month. According to a White House executive order that was signed by President Donald Trump, the U.S. will consider any armed attack on Qatari territory as a direct threat to its own national security. The order says that the United States will take all lawful and appropriate measures, including diplomatic, economic, and if necessary, military action to defend Qatar's sovereignty and restore regional stability. This move comes after an Israeli airstrike targeted Hamas officials in Qatar. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has since apologized for the strike during a call with Qatar's Prime Minister, promising that it will not happen again. All right, let's get in John Rosamundo on the telecast with me. John, thank you very much for joining us from Washington, D.C. And let's understand from you with regards to what has transpired in the last few days, the pressure that had been put by the U.S. President for Benjamin Netanyahu to make that phone call to the Qatari leadership, apologize for those Israeli strikes on Doha, and now security guarantees that are being promised by United States of America. The security guarantees are quite significant, keeping in mind that what America says is that if there is an attack on Qatar, it will be an attack on America, and America will be on the liberty of responding to it militarily and diplomatically. How do you see this development, and why is Qatar so important to the U.S. administration?
Well, I think that Hamas is Qatar's bread and butter, and Trump needs Qatar on board to get Hamas to lay down its arms and to end the conflict that it has inflicted on Israel and the region. I think that we have a large base in Qatar. The United States, Qatar's relationship with the U.S. is very controversial in American political circles due to Qatar's funding of terrorist activities around the world.
Right. Also, keeping in mind that Qatar continues to be the key negotiator in the peace talks that have stalled for several months now. There is a new peace plan that has been proposed by U.S. President Donald Trump. Do you think Israel at this point of time is going to be more trusting of Qatar and its ability to hash out a deal?
Qatar has shown time and time again that it's an ally of Hamas. The claim is that Qatar hosts Hamas because of the U.S. government wants them there. But I think that the whole thing is that from the Israeli perspective, Qatar could have told Hamas to release the hostages years ago now.
Right. Absolutely. What happens next? Because while there have been these, hopes that have been pinned on the Gaza peace plan, Hamas has still not responded. There is a time frame of 4 days that has been given by President Trump, but is it going to be taken seriously by Hamas leadership?
Hamas has no interest in surrendering. The supporters of the terrorist organization have been on social media saying that it's tantamount to surrender. Trump's deal, and the idea that Hamas will just surrender is just naive, and it would rather fight to the last Palestinian and continue the genocide narrative than to lay down its arms and release the hostages.
All right, Mark, thank you very much for joining me on the telecast and sharing your views. Shifting our focus to other developments, Israel's defense minister is